Hit up. In down. And shake out wrists. Shake to the side. Shake up and down. And shake one leg. Shake the other. And shake the whole body. Legs apart, hands in front of the body, and head up. Down. And up. And down. And dropping the head. Half circle to the left. And half circle to the right. Again, half circle to the left. And half circle to the right. And hands in front of the body and clap. Walking the palms together. Fingertips. And massage the palm. And massage the other palm. And palm on the back of the wrist and rotate. And reverse. And switching palms, rotate. And reverse. And grasping onto the forearms, pull out through the fingertips and release. Again, firmly grasp the forearms, pull out and release. And hands behind the back of the neck. Pressing down against the front of the body. Pulling up against the back of the legs. And again, crossing front, around the neck. Pressing down. Pulling up. And shake it out. Fingertips in the chest and rotating out. And reverse. Large circles rotating out. And reverse. And letting the arms swing freely, twist the body. And extend the palm. And palm to the rear. Hands on hips and rotate. And reverse. And large circle to the left. And reverse. And bring your feet and knees together, bend your knees and circle. And reverse. And bend, straighten, bend, straighten, bend, and straighten, each shoulder width apart. Hands on your thighs and left shoulder to right knee. And right shoulder to left knee. Again, left shoulder to right knee. And right shoulder to left knee. And grab onto the ankles, bend. Straighten, bend, and straighten. Exhale down, inhale all the way up, and exhale out. And shake out the whole body. Right leg back, fighting stance, shimmy, double punch. Hana, do, set, net, toss, yes, ilga, yoru, aha, yo, and switch. Hana, do, set, net, toss, yes, ilga, yoru, aha, yo, and switch. High block, center punch. Hana, do, set, net, toss, yes, ilga, yoru, aha, yo, and switch. Hana, do, set, net, toss, yes, ilga, yoru, aha, yo, and switch. Low block, center punch. Hana, do, set, net, toss, yes, ilga, yoru, aha, yo, and switch. Hana, do, set, net, toss, yes, ilga, yoru, aha, Yo, and switch. Inside block, center punch. Hana, duel, set, net, toss, yasu, ilga, yaru, aha, yo, and switch. Hana, duel, set, net, toss, yasu, ilga, yaru, aha, yo, and switch. Outside block, cross elbow. Ha, do, set, net, toss, yasa, ilga, yaru, aha, yo, and switch. Ha, do, set, net, toss, yasa, ilga, yaru, aha, yo, and switch. And forward knee strike. Hana, duel, set, net, toss, yasa, ilga, yaru, aha, yo, and switch. Hana, duel, set, net, toss, yasa, ilga, yaru, aha, yo, and switch. And front kick. Hana, duel, set, net, toss, and switch. Hana, duel, set, net, toss, and switch. And front kick, put it down, shuffle back, you're on the other side. Right leg back. Hana, duel, set, net, toss, yes, ilga, yaru, aha, yo, two, set, net, toss, yes, ilga, yaru, aha, yo. Good. Turn kick, alternating sides. Hana, duel, set, net, toss, yasa, ilga, yaru, aha, yo. 10 more. Hana, duel, set, net, toss, yasa, ilga, yaru, aha, yo. Good. And hands on hips and rotate. And reverse. And lunge to the left. And straight. And bend. And lunge to the right. And straighten. And bend. And turning to center, side stretch to the left. Side stretch to the right. Side stretch to the left. Side stretch to the right. And left toes up. And right toes up. And back to center, grab onto the ankles and bend. Straighten. Bend. And straighten. Exhale down, palms on the mat. Send your legs out to the side as far as they'll go. And walk the hips back, sitting down on the mat. Stretch the spine up and exhale down to the left. And coming up, stretch the spine, exhale down to the right. And coming up, stretch the spine, and exhale forward. And keeping the torso forward, walk the upper body to the left. And keeping the torso forward, walk the upper body to the right. And upper body back to center. And coming up, arms parallel to the floor, sending energy out through your fingertips. And exhale over to the left, opening up the rib cage and looking up at the ceiling. And coming up, arms parallel to the floor and exhale over to the right. Coming up, bring your arms forward and exhale forward. And sitting up, cup the palms at inside, outside, lower back, stomach, chest and shoulders, inner and outer arm, and the base of the neck. And bring the feet together for a butterfly stretch. Stretching the spine up, stomach and chest forward. And sitting up, extend both legs. Tuck the left leg in, stretch up, and exhale forward. And sitting up, switch legs. Stretch up, and exhale forward. And sitting up, extend both legs. Stretch up, and exhale forward. Good, and ready for mat warm-up number 1 at your own pace, and begin. And mat warm-up number 2. And mat warm-up number 3. And mat warm-up number 4. Warm-up number 7. And that warm-up number 9. Go, and on your back, hands under your knees. And the legs and leg raises at your own pace, and begin. And extend your arms to the side, legs to the left and right. Oh, and bring your knees into the chest and inhale and exhale. And roughing the knees to the left, looking in the opposite direction. And knees back to center. Dropping your knees to the right and looking in the opposite direction. And knees back to center, feet flat on the mat. Sit-ups, one short, one long, and begin. Oh, and on your back, bring your knees into the chest. And inhale. And exhale. And rolling onto your stomach. Get ready for a Cobra Stretch. Palms under your shoulders, pressing up. And exhale down. And pressing up. And exhale down. And push back onto your thighs and stretch your arms in front of you. And then forward into two-fist push-up position. At your own pace and begin. Oh, stretch back and stretch your arms in front of you. Sitting up on your thighs. Extend your left arm in front, palm up. Bring it all the way to the rear. Bring it all the way in front and hug it in to the chest. And extend the other arm, palm up. Bring it all the way to the rear. Bring it in front and hug it into the chest. And stretching your shoulder behind your back. And the other way. Again, stretching your shoulder behind your back. And the other way. Good, and double wide push-up position. At your own pace and begin. Well, stretch back and stretch your arms in front of you. And forward into fingertip push-up position and begin. Well, stretch back. Stretch your arms in front of you. Raise your hips up into a V. And stretch your calves left and right. Walk your hands back and grab onto your ankles. Bend. Straighten. Bend. And straighten. Palms flat on the mat. Send your legs out to the side. Turn to the left. Lower your back knee and separate your feet. And slowly turning through center. And turning to the right, lower your back knee and separate your feet. And turning back to center, walk your feet in to shoulder width and grab onto your ankles. And bend. Straighten. Bend. And straighten. Exhale down. Inhale all the way up. And exhale out. Good. Face front. Giddy up. Kenya.
And face forward to the up. Good knee. And second one ready. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 열. And bato. Free fighting tiger one. On the balls of your feet, gently going up and down. And 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 열. And photo. Tiger 2 ready. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 열. 하나, 둘, 셋. And 바로. And elbow form ready. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 열. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷. 바로. And with key up for those in the dojang, if you can do it with key up so you don't forget. If you're at home, if you can do it with key up. Elbow form ready. And 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 열. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷. Good. And Hapki 1. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 열. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 열. Okay, we're gonna do that one more time. And 하나, and 1, 2, bending legs, 3, 4, 5. So 6, you're gonna bring in your right leg and you're going to cut and then downward strike and then you're gonna punch out. So 6. Now 7, 8, 9, facing away from the camera. 10, 11, 12, down strike and punch out. 13, 14. So now it's, your fist is at the waist, it's an uppercut. So you're grabbing. 15. And face where you kicked. 16, back fist, kick, and face where you kicked. 17, turning to the other side away from the camera. 18, 19, and 20. So there are 2 videos on our app. Instructor Kat Garcia has done Hapki 1, so you can watch that and practice. Okay, and shake it out, circle hips, and reverse. Okay, so we're gonna do this 3 times on one side, then we're gonna switch. And hana! Same side. Door. Set. Good. Now the other side. Hana. Door. And set. Good. And baro. And circle hips. And rotate. So yesterday, Savanim was talking, we were doing elbow form, and he was showing how when we, in the neutral position, so you're just standing neutral position, when we do that up elbow, the elbow is going not to the side, just up, right? It's going to the center, which means you have to turn your core, activate your whole body. So when you do this, the other hand is also activated. It comes up. So if you're just standing in neutral position and someone's coming to attack you, this elbow is going up to the center and this hand is activated here, right? So that's upward, and you can feel the stretch here. So on my count, you're gonna start with the left. So when I say hana, as if I'm attacking you, then it's gonna be your right arm, your right elbow is gonna go up. And then when I say this next count, you're gonna alternate, and then it's gonna be the other side. So starting with your right elbow, and hana! Feel the stretch. Door. Set. Net. 다섯. 여섯. 일곱. 여덟. 아홉. And 열. Okay, let's try cross elbow, right? So starting with the right elbow. You have to activate all the way down to your feet, cross elbow, so past the center, right? If you stop at the center, your momentum isn't going all the way through. So across the center, then back to neutral position, and then the other side. So you should really feel all your whole body activated from your toes to your fingers. And starting with your right elbow, cross elbow, hana, door, set, net. 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, and 열. Good. So the next one, we're going to actually step back, right? So as if someone's coming to grab, I'm going to step back as I grab, and my other arm is going to do a down elbow on the arm. So I'll demonstrate what it looks like. Instructor Danielle. So I'm standing. So she's coming to grab me here. So I'm gonna trap this hand, but I'm stepping back to bring her up and down. Right? So again, if someone's coming with this arm, I trap and I bring them down. Thank you. So if you see me coming at you with this hand, you're gonna trap, and then you're gonna bring me down. If you see me coming with the other hand, then you trap with the other hand, and you bring me down. Ready? Hop! 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 Okay, the Ortiz family, you're all looking in different directions. So remember, if the hand is grabbing you here, sorry. So this is Danielle's right hand. My left, the opposite, is trapping so that my same side is coming down for the down elbow. And one more time. Ah! Good. Ah! 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 Good. So now when I'm attacking, right, sorry, man. She's coming two hands, right? Two hands to a choke. So you're gonna open, knee strike, down elbow. This should seem familiar. So she's choking. I'm gonna step back, open it up, but I'm gonna grab her shoulder, do a knee strike, and then it's a down elbow. Right, so one more time. Well, actually, let's try this one. Coming in, stepping back, knee strike, down elbow. Now, one more. Thanks. All right, ready? You choose either side, so maybe alternate. And ha! Yeah, that's okay. You can alternate. And ha! And down elbow. Yes. Ha! Good. So next, from neutral position, we're just going to step to the side. And we're going to do a low side kick to the knee area. And we'll do hammer fist. Easy. So step to the side, low side kick, and hammer fist. And then we'll go to the other side on the second count. Step 45 degrees, low knee strike, and hammer fist. So on my count, and ha! Two! Set! Net! That's all! Yes, sir! Yes, sir! Yes, sir! Aho! Yeah! Good, and bottom, and circling hips. And reverse. And lunge to your left. And straighten. Lunge. Turn to the other side. And straighten, and lunge, and coming back to center, exhaling down and inhaling all the way up. And for those who know Pao Kun Chi, you're going to do Pao Kun Chi. For those who, and then for everyone else, you do elbow form until I call it. So just do it repeatedly until I call it. And Pao Kun Chi or basic elbow form ready. And begin. And 바로. And facing 사부님. 처리 up. 끝내.
Let's start the tail. Hey. Check out your wrists, ankles, shake the body. I don't even know how to describe what I just saw. I hope you warmed up now. Okay, so, elbow. Your technique is not just a physical movement. Your technique has to have the right mindset behind it. So yes, focus, understanding, yes. So you have your body, you have your mind. But your technique has to have soul and spirit behind it. Otherwise, you shoot with blanks. Understand?
Sure.
So a martial arts practice is what you do. If you do the wimpy practice, then you got the wimpy martial arts. If you do the serious practice, then you got the serious martial arts. So when you need that parachute, which one do you want? The wimpy one or the guaranteed one? Which one do you want, Fabian? What do you want to kill? What do you want? So, do you warm up? But if you're not doing your own personal practice, even the best instructor can't really warm you up too well. So, I mean, you're doing elbows like this, struggling with the range of motion. I went over this yesterday. Stretch like this. You got to do the stretch. You have to do the stretch. So look, that's good. You have to do the stretching. Understand?
Sir.
Kicking doesn't just happen. You got to stretch. Yes.
Sir.
Right. So there's stretching and kicking, and stretching and kicking, and stretching and kicking, and stretching and kicking. Yin and yang, and yin and yang, and that's what happens. Skill. So with the elbows is also, it's stretching and elbowing and stretching. Understand? Because I'm looking at this and this. Here's my center. A lot of you can get it past the center. If you make it just to the center, okay, you just barely made it. You got to get slightly past the center, right? Past the center. So, elbow form, Powell Kimchi. You know, this is my elbow forms, by the way. It's not just elbow form and Powell Kimchi. But I said, maybe if they get first one and Powell Kimchi, I can teach them stuff. I haven't seen too much yet. So, you have to range of motion. That's the physical. Range of emotion. That's the soul. Instructor Jonathan gave an excellent meditation about 11 months ago. Who recorded it? About emotional content. Consider that like gunpowder. How much gunpowder did you have will determine how far that cannonball is going to fly and how hard it's going to hit. So how much emotional content you have is the same. So I'm looking at this Just like this, just like this, look. That's what I'm saying. It's kind of like the lights are on, but I'm not sure everybody's home. We're just going to do the movement, right? So you gotta put something into it. If you don't put into it, you don't get anything out of it. Well, you get very little. Understand? So each movement is an investment. It's an investment of focus. Focus, right? It's an investment of energy. It's definitely an investment of time. You invest in the time no matter what. So, you want to get huge returns on your investment. You got to be bold. Understand?
Sir.
You got to put more into it. More into it. Let's see, who has elbow form really good? Who has it really bad? Okay, trust that thing. Okay, facing that way. So I can watch. You're all doing it. Basic elbow form ready.
Sir.
Hello, brothers. Stand up. You're doing it also? Yes. It's not a spectator sport. All right, ready. And 하나. 둘. Again, first two movements. 하나. 둘. Again, first two movements. 하나. 둘. Again, first two movements. 하나. 둘. Okay, shake out your wrists and contract the body. Okay, so now we have the first two movements. Who's ready to get it deeper? Okay, ready. Number one. 하나. Embracing all of heaven, the divine, the unseen, the field that supports everything. Again, number one. 하나. Good. One more time. Again. 하나. Embracing all of heaven, the divine, and the field. Faces everything. Good. 둘. Directly forward, bringing all your power into your being. Good. Again. So most people are kind of scattered. That's just the nature of human beings. We're scattered. We think 10 things at one time. We do a lot of different things, right? Focus, we'll start pulling everything in and directing it. Okay, we start concentrating all our power when you do this. So you have to think in terms of that. Again, so 하나, embracing all of heaven, the divine, and there's a field around everyone that's supporting everything. Good. 둘, directing forward, your focus, and pulling all your power, centering all your power. That means your body, mind, spirit, soul. Good. Now your whole being's in a different state. That's where you should begin from. Again, ready. 하나. 둘. Now, from this point here, your mind should be completely clear. There shouldn't be any other thoughts. There shouldn't be any other concerns. There shouldn't even be any thought about yourself. Motion. move is empty. The move shin and the move do, the move's the same move. Empty, clear. Understand? So now, when you do this elbow, lightning should move through you. Through you. It's not really coming from you, it's moving through you. Okay, you pull from this invisible field. It's immense with energy and possibility. You're gonna pull fierce lightning with that first strike. Understand?
Sir.
Okay, from the beginning, ready? Nah. Pull. Set. Better. Again. Okay, so here, right, you're here, right? This one is going straight. It's going in. Understand? It's going in. It's going in. So whether I catch it here, 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 it's going in. Right? Just doing a right cross. Look, it's still going in. You land here, it's okay. It's going in. You see? And then understand. Right? So the first one is direct. Some of you just start doing some homework and watch some of the videos I've been putting up. Okay, again, ready? Nah. Pull. Good. Set. Better. Same kind of fight. Next movement. Net. Awesome. Okay, so back to here. First one. Right. Second one. See that? Right? Second one, right? So we have out, up, back. Right? So that one circle is coming. See? Understand? Okay, good. Ready? Now, pull, set, net. Good. Assault. Yes, sir. Oh, make sure that's piercing, right? Sharp. Illa. Good. Yoro. Oh. Yo. Nah. Sharp. Good. Pull. Set. Net. Okay, much better. Now we're on the right track. In the martial arts, it's crazy to be lazy. Remember that. It's crazy to be lazy. Because if you ever need it, you will need everything you got. Understand? Everything you got. If you're being lazy in your training, you're not going to have that much. Understand? Okay, good. So you got to put everything you got now. So now we all know, by the way, each elbow is a kia. Understand? A reason. Strong kia. Again, ready? And hana. Pull. Set. Net. Assault. Yes, sir. Illa. Yoro. Awa. pull, set, net. Very good, good job. And very good, Jiyoung. In that kill, very good. Okay, now, let's do with some real fight. Okay, and that was good for green belts. Okay, ready? So when you key up, some of you, when you key up, you actually hold back. You hold, it's part of your being back. You key up and kind of, you're holding in. So you got the reverse practice. Okay, you need to be louder than me. Okay, you got to be able to open your mouth powerfully. You understand? That changes everything. Listen. That changes everything. I walk this way, gotta walk that way. I walk this way, gotta walk that way. I went to the bank, I slipped in. You guys said, you give me some money. I'm not gonna hear what I said. That's how I said it. Elbow! He was, I'm out. Gone. Because the judge said, did you want him? I said, yeah, I want him. So, you gotta use your voice, understand? Right? So, you're gonna get good at what you practice. That's how the universe works, if you practice correctly. Understand? You're not gonna get good if you don't practice good. Okay, so, here, there's a reason why Kiev is so important in so many systems. Okay, use your Kiev. I want to feel your spirit and your soul. Ready? Now, pull, set, net, 아서, 있어, 일러, 여러, 아홉, 요, 나, 둘, 셋, 넷. Okay, much better. So, I get it. You may be someplace where you can't key up like that. But if you're in a dojang, you can. And if you're in the park, you can. If you're going to park, the press like this. It's a park. Okay? You must develop courage. Grandmaster Lin said this. The #1 rule of martial arts is courage. If the students have courage, then don't teach them. Understand? And what's courage? A muscle. You got to work the muscle. If you work the muscle gets stronger. If you don't work the muscle, how are you going to use the muscle when you need it? Understand? Sure. So, be the loudest. Be the loudest. Okay, you want to bet when I was training, I was the loudest. I was the loudest. And I got a lot of attention. Some good, some bad. Even the bad turned out good. They want to fight, I said, all right. So, gotta be loud, understand? Sure. Okay, I'm pointing the way. I'm pointing the way. Because this stuff won't work if you don't work it right. It's not some tricks and movements. You gotta put the whole pie together. Okay, now, thank you. Oh, now, we did one going back, right? So, some of you know, someone shoots in to grab, right? What are we doing here? He's coming in. I'm stepping back. This is right here, right there, and locking this way, right? So they're coming. I'm moving back. See that? Look at the balance, all right? And I drop that elbow. So you understand that part, right? So there are many applications of the technique. That down elbow. Right here. And it's up and it's down. Right? They're gonna let go. Right? Then you come back. Right? Oh, say look, here. See that? Right? By the way, it could be extended, it could be curled in. We don't care. Right? Extend is a little trickier. That's okay. Come back and do it easy. Here. Right? How's that feel? How's that feel? They all feel bad, right? All feel bad. Now, what if I miss it? Don't care. I miss it. Oh, look what just happened. I just missed it. And look what happened. And look how close this is. And where are we going? Remember? Understand? So, we're going to do this. This elbow. And come back. Down. Strong. When you come down, you have to tighten your abs, and drop your weight. Do this correctly, you'll get the whiplash. Start. Right? And then you come right back. It's a short movement, but if you do it ferociously, it's a powerful movement. Right from here. Understand? Okay, let's see. So you're doing just the right side, down, and then back. Let's see, ready? And, no! Good. Boom! Oh, I'm not hitting the key up. I'm not feeling it. Listen, I'm not feeling it. I know you can do it. I know it's possible. I remember flow. New white belt. Flo had some issues going on. We know what it was, but we knew no bothered her. An older woman found out later on that she was attacked, beaten, raped, brutal. She came for training. She was an orange belt. Some fool made a mistake in the subway of attacking Flo. Leave it up, the train tracks. They're not sure if all the breaks came from the tracks alone or some came from Flo. Okay, she was not playing. Okay, but when she keyed up, you could feel there was different energy in the air. She was practicing martial arts. Understand? Okay, so I know you can do it. Get ready. Okay, so powerful. Ready? And no! Right. And more powerful. Pull! Ten! Nine! So! Okay, Liam, step back, okay? Moving backwards. Very good. No, when you move back, step back. Very good. Now the other side. We're gonna do your left side. Down, drop your weight. Tighten your ab. Ready? No! Good. Two! Ten! Nine! So! Okay, Ji-young, I got one movement. Ain't the second one. It's 1 and 2. If you just do the 1, you're going to get the 2 from them. Understand? Okay, now you're going to alternate. So the first time it's going to be right side, and second it's going to be left side. Ready? And no! Good. Pull! Alternating sides. Set! Next! So! Yes, sir! Yo! Yo! Oh! Yo! Good. Shake out the wrist. Anchor shake the body. Okay. Mindset. Your mind should be set to empty. Why? Because some of you also have this thing called empathy. If you're human, you're normal, you have that. We all have that. You got to be careful that empathy doesn't get in your way, doesn't become your sabotage, your booby trap. That's what happens to a lot of people. So, you don't got to be mean, you got to be empty. Understand? Sure. You got to be empty. Okay, when the snake strikes, it's not being mean. It's doing the snake thing. All right? When a tiger strikes, it's not being mean, it's doing the tiger thing. Understand? Okay? It's drawing upon the energy field. The tiger is the tiger because it draws upon the energy field. It became the tiger. And there's a certain frequency that comes with being a tiger, okay? Or being a cobra. Understand? So, the energy is everywhere. It has different forms, like electricity. You got some light bulbs here. Got the monitor on there, got the computer running. They are all using electricity, correct?
Sir.
But the end result appears to be very different, but at the root core, it's the same. So, there's an energy field. You have to learn how to draw from this field. You must empty yourself, right? And allow it to flow powerfully, okay? The only thing that stops you is this. When you start thinking stuff like, oh, I'm gonna hurt somebody, I'm gonna get in trouble. You know how many people came to me in desperate, there's some serious problems, and I gave them solutions, and they came back, I don't know, I don't want to get arrested. I'm like, you got your behind beat 7 times. The cops told you they can't do nothing. I told them. They gotta catch them. Right? This is what you do, how you end it. Oh, I can't do that. Even police officers. This happened to us. That happened to us. I said, well, you want to use that? What the P30 is, tonfa. You get training? He says, yes. I said, this is how you use it. I showed them. Oh, we can't do that. It's not in the book. You gotta make a choice. Let your mind be your ally or your enemy. Understand?
Yes, sir.
So now, if you have that mind that's kind of not working for you, working against you, turn it off. That's all you do. Move shin. Understand?
Yes.
You have to practice that. Because if you don't practice turning it off, you are a detriment to yourself. Okay, person coming at you with a blade, they want to do everything to you, torture everything, right? And you want to think like, oh, I don't know, I'm not too sure. You're not too sure? You got the wrong teacher. I'm sure of that. Understand? Okay, you got to be sure. Okay, someone breaks through your house and you have loved ones there. Okay, some of you have no idea how bad people are. I do, because I knew many of them and I studied a lot more. So, you got to get over that hurdle. Otherwise, all that I'm teaching you, you get 10%. You can have 100. Okay, when it's time for you to fire your gun, you want that sucker to work, to be accurate, to be powerful, and to do the job. Otherwise, you would not be pulling the trigger. Same with your martial arts. So, mindset. There's a psychology to martial arts. You have to go deep inside and begin to train your mind. Because the body does not work well without the mind at all. Understand? You gotta get your mind set correctly. Learn how to clear it completely. Okay, that takes a little more training. I can't do that right now, we're over time. But you gotta learn how to clear it. And also, for some of you, you have to begin to value yourself. Because every time I've been approached by people that had a consistent theme where they needed some help, when I looked deep inside, I could see their lack of self-worth. Some didn't believe they were worth it. They just didn't believe. In fact, they didn't believe what I was telling them. But as I went deeper, they realized, yeah, I was right. They were hiding it from themselves. So you got to go deep into your own personal being, your mind, your past personal history. Okay, you have to meditate, you have to contemplate. Okay, because if you don't go inside, you don't learn what's there. This is a new year, by the way. Good time for house cleaning. No such thing as spring cleaning. You got spring, winter, spring, summer, and fall. So you want to raise your martial arts to a whole nother level, you got to go there. You got to go there, right? And you got to be able to handle the toughness that comes up. Because the second issue is this. Man, I know many people that had good teachers. How do I know? Because then they came to me afterwards. I said, where are you from? They had good teachers. You know, then they left here too. Why? Because they couldn't handle the tough questions. They couldn't handle the tough challenges, the tough reality, right? You gotta be able to handle it. You don't get tough unless you choose to be tough. Understand? Once you choose to be tough, becoming and being are like yin and yang, they intertwine. You have to make a choice. And if you have strong self-worth, you have more to work with those choices. If you have strong self-worth, then you're going to have also a stronger self-image. Strong self-image, what do you say to yourself? I can handle this. I'm better than this. I can do more. I'm going to do more. You don't have the good self-image? What do you say to yourself? Who are you fooling? You could never do this. You could do it in the past. You couldn't. But if you're saying those things about it, by the way, here's the question for you. Who taught you that? You didn't come into the world that way. You may want to go back and find out who taught you that and start rearranging your past personal history in your mind. Anyway, so moving forward, be a real martial artist. Face your fears, build your courage, be bold, use your voice, key up with power, put fierceness in your techniques. That's the difference. All right, check out the wrists, ankles, check the body, and face forward, check it up. Connect. Sir. Let's jump to them, check it up. Connect. Down. Hey, seniors, check it up. Connect. Let's black folks, check it up. Connect.